I can see you in the crowd.
What's up, guys? We're here in AMC Town Square, Las Vegas, Nevada.
James Shue.
ChasingCinema.com. Week 2 of 52.
Yes. 52.
52 weeks in the year.
Oh yeah, you're right. 2 weeks is good, man. But tonight we're kind of revisiting movies that came out last year. So we're kind of stepping back in time. We did Paranormal Activity, which was 2014, but tonight Lone Survivor and Her are technically 2013 movies that are still going to be up for awards. So we have a lot going on. We have Her and Lone Survivor, but we're going to be talking about Lone Survivor, the movie that is based on Operation Red Wing, a military joint operation that took place in 2005, which took 4 Navy SEALs and put them in the middle of, I believe, Pakistan. And it's their operation to kidnap and abduct a Al-Qaeda leader. So, very real, true story, very close to a lot of people. I've heard a lot of people talk about this movie as it's very, the story's pretty famous. It was 2005, so not too long ago. And a lot of people are talking about Mark Wahlberg's choice of maybe winning Best Actor.
Yes.
So, a lot of concentration on him. So that's what I'm really going in here expecting. What about you?
It just looks very, you're gonna be inspired, but it looks so sad because, I mean, the title says
title
it.
alone.
The Lone Survivor. It's like, I assume that's gonna be Mark Wahlberg's character, I assume.
Well, so I'm hoping. I mean, like, it's kind of all balancing on him. That's literally the poster. It's literally everything. It's kind of all riding on shoulders. So let's see what happens.
All right, we'll be back. How long's tonight's movie?
2
About
hours.
2 hours?
Yeah.
We'll be back. See how the movie was. Hashtag Lone Survivor. How's the movie?
Lone Survivor is a great movie. It is honestly one of the most emotional movies you'll see this year. As you can tell by the title, Lone Survivor, it is about the loss of 19 Americans that happened in this film. And they actually, Peter Berg, the director, instills live footage and real life photos in this film. And you've seen these men who are fighting for your country, and you see their wedding videos, and you know that they tragically passed in battle. It's just a very, very emotional, intense movie. On you, it's very heavy. But for acting speaking, I thought Mark Wahlberg was great. Did a phenomenal job portraying the pain, horror that Luttrell had to go through. However, I think his co-star, Ben Foster, who played one of the other 3 Navy SEALs, did an amazing job. I think he actually outshined him. But overall, I think the movie was, like I said, really great. It's kind of hard to judge that kind of picture. So the themes of the film just about the people who've been serving our country, people who die for our country. You know, it's an insanely eye-opening movie. Very emotional. But also the action sequences. The war sequences are some of the most real war sequences I've seen since probably Saving Private Ryan. Very intense, very nail-biting. Just overall a very emotional, exhausting picture.
Do you feel that it's gonna be Mark Wahlberg could be one of his better performances?
I would definitely say one of his better performances, because Mark Wahlberg likes to do a really great movie, then he does kind of some mediocre flicks, i.e. Ted, Contraband.
Ted was awesome.
Ted
Kate
was,
Beckinsale's Contraband was awesome.
Okay, Ted,
and my favorite Mark Wahlberg movie, The Big Hit.
Contraband was bad. Ted was okay, but I mean, like, compared to The Fighter or his other like really great performances. But this is gonna be a good one. I don't think it'll be good enough for him to clinch Best Actor. I think there's too many, you know, we were talking about earlier, too many way ahead of him that are gonna take it. But this is a movie you definitely need to see, and just one that makes you wanna, you know, tip your hat up to all the men who served and who have served. So.
Very emotional movie.
Very emotional.
Alright, so for the full-on review though, ChasingCinema.com/Lone
Survivor.
And then that way you can read everything that Mr. Toronto you're writing.
Yes, I'm writing.
That way you can see everything Mr. Toronto liked about it.
Yep, and then you also can see what Louis has to say about Her, because Louis Vuitton will be writing his review on Her, so you go to ChasingCinema.com/Her.
Yes, a lot of people are actually saying Scarlett Johansson, if they gave an award for, oh, you know what they were saying? They were saying that
possibly
they wanted her for best supporting.
Yeah.
But then they're also saying now that they should make a new category in the Oscars for people like Cumberbatch and Johansson, where you don't see them, but they're best voiceovers.
And that reminds me, because a lot of people were talking about how Andy's, I want to say Sudeikis was going to be for
a small, or no, not
Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Rise of the Planet of the Apes, but before that they even said it for Precious.
Yeah. Gollum.
Gollum, yes.
Lord of the Rings.
So he did great on Gollum.
So maybe, you never know, or maybe one of these performances will actually be good enough to be in the awards. But I don't know, there's still a lot in the up in the air. The awards are coming out. Golden Globes are this Sunday. We'll be live tweeting that, so you can follow us at Chasing Cinema as we live tweet the Golden Globes and stuff like that. And next week, Mr. Shue, Jake Toronto's top 5 favorite films of the year. So there'll sure be a lot of differences on this list.
Yes, there will be.
I don't know his list, he doesn't know mine, so it's going to be really, really interesting. And next week as well, we have Jack Ryan.
Yes, which I actually want to see. My first movie of the year I want to see, I think.
An action movie, let's do it.
Alright, we'll be back, guys, next week. Facebook and Twitter for this guy and myself. And until that next episode,
have a good week, sir.
We'll talk to everyone soon.